on the MTR. 本班列車以羅湖為終點站，往落馬洲嘅乘客請返回上水站，轉乘往落馬洲嘅列車。
本班列車以羅湖為終點站，前往落馬洲的乘客請。
But lower boarding now, and Hong Kong residents. That's me. So we're good. We've got our card, so we're on our way. Okay, so we just got through customs. Now we're in Shenzhen now. So just going up to the Shangri-La Hotel, which is just up here. Right, we're going up here now, Shangri-La Hotel. Got to meet someone, go to a factory. So here we go. Absolutely awesome to be back in home territory. Lots of cheap products in that building just over there. Get whatever you like. Much cheaper than Walmart. See you later in the trip. Okay, we've just arrived at Passagemaker office now. Oh, whoops. Yeah. And this is halfway towards Yantian shipping terminal. So we just took a taxi there, and that's where we are. So we're going to go and check out factory. I'm not sure if we can do a video in factory, but at least you've got to go somewhere if you want to learn something. So see you soon. So just going down to the Passagemaker factory now. Mike, pardon?
Mike lives up here.
He doesn't. He lives not far from here, but the office is here.
Wow.
Yeah. So probably come from the same. Yes, probably come from the same state. And yes. So we're going to Passagemaker now, and we're going to check it out. This is Shenzhen. Great stuff. So it's all happening.
Special properties.
Right, the
that
secret
aren't
sauce
the
things.
suppliers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the
Okay.
I guess our niche is that we also have a woofy, a contract assembly area that I founded. So no Chinese partners, where we get together stuff like that, and that's where we'll drive up this afternoon. So we're the sourcing agency, but we also have contract manufacturing infrastructure, but we don't market ourselves as contract manufacturing or manufacturer, because then you're in competition with every Chinese factory that has low costs and no overheads.
No.
So we're a sourcing agency that also has this assembly and warehousing facility in-house.
No, there are a couple of real important elements here. Obvious, right?
Yeah.
One is this place, and you can translate to people who don't.
Well, it's so many people. When you first arrive in China, you're here just for a couple days, and you're already an expert compared to your average person back home who's never been to China.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Some people think so, but it takes some years.
But anybody can get into sourcing, but the hard part is,
Of course,
growing the business. You have to provide some real value in the supply chain, rather than just the people that buy and sell and don't disclose who is the factory. Then they're working on a margin, which usually isn't sustainable, because eventually all parties will know each other.
No, the other thing here is, of course, IP, right? You're okay. So you're the guardian of the IP.
Yeah. So everyone wants price, quality, and good lead time, and then our niche is throw intellectual property respect on the board.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Black box.
Yeah, so just that piece of sporting goods that you saw, we call that our black box assembly. So the components come in from different suppliers, compartmentalize it, and then bring it all together under our roof. Put the magic sauce, the secret sauce on there, the labeling, ship it to the customer. That's in a really succinct way of saying what we do. So today I think we have we'll have a skeleton crew, maybe 20, 30. When we're in full production, we have now 120 people under my roof, and then another joint venture next door that I'm co-owner on doing medical assembly. So same stuff, but FDA-approved medical equipment.
Wow.
And that's another 100 people. So when I tell my American friends we have a couple hundred people, they go, wow, you're huge, but in China, as you know, that's a small operation.
But hold on, but it's a lot of people to totally, completely trust.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You got to totally, completely trust these guys not to, take photos of what you're putting together.
Well, there's a lot of protocols in place, and
Yeah.
no one sees the big picture. Only a handful of people, and they're mostly American based here.
Okay.
So there's a reason why my office is here and the assembly center is in a different location. One mistake that a lot of buyers or people that are setting up factories in China make is they have their purchasing team work closely with the quality control team, works closely with the production team, and then it's pretty easy for the sub-suppliers to slip some money under the table and get defective goods through the system. So here, there's one group on the other side of that wall that finds the suppliers, another group that pays them, and then a QC team at the factory, they get a bonus when they find defects on the inbound,
Okay.
and then another team that gets a bonus when they ship out on time. So everybody has a different,
They're focused on
different agenda.
Yeah.
And only a handful of people see the complete
Wow.
product specs. And
Yeah.
there isn't like an approved vendor list that is readily available to all staff. Only the purchasing team would have that, and the customer would have that. So
Because you got to tell the story to your buyers. You got to say, hey guys, yeah, we see what you want to do. Okay, look, nobody's going to know. Okay.
yeah, it sounds, at the surface that all sounds pretty easy to set up in protocols and system, but the hard parts are what people don't realize. When you're kitting products together, you become the manufacturer of record. That means you have to have your proper licensing in place. You need to know how to do the import-export licensing, and most importantly, you need to get the VAT rebate. If you don't have that facility in place, you're kissing away sometimes rarely it's the full 17, but in some cases, the VAT rebate can be substantial, and if you're not processing the receipts from the sub-suppliers, delivering them to the government in the proper method, it's money lost. So there are lots of technical items, technical sides to the business.
All that, right.
So you just
And approvals, yeah, okay.
started small and kept knocking on the mayor's door until they eventually gave us approval to do this stuff. And they're the big companies. Sure, if you have millions of dollars and enough time and sending in your lawyers, you can get this licensing, but it's going to still take 18 months. For us, we did it right after China joined the World Trade Organization, so we kind of came in.
5, 6,
Yeah, right after everybody.
The COO wanted to chat about value creation, which is something I do. And anyway, fascinating. Nice. Immense campus. Perfectly manicured landscaping. Questions? What's your structure? It's fully breathe and so
That's fairly unusual.
yeah, well, that's what you said.
Last week.
Another property development going on over there.
Oh, everywhere.
Half empty.
It's fairly full, but those are new.
Your employees are the factory workers. Do you have to provide accommodation for them, Mike?
Dormitory
And everything like that?
meals.
Yeah. 3 meals. Okay.
So you used to hear this term that, well, you haven't heard it for a while, but 10 years ago they used to say, oh, you know, you can have an employee in China for $100. That's never been accurate, because maybe their take home was 800 RMB.
Yes.
But then you have all the
On costs.
the benefits, right?
Yep.
Paid vacations, month 13 salary, and dormitory and food.
Okay.
So now it's gotten a lot more expensive, but it's still a fraction of what it is in the U.S. and Europe. But it's getting higher, 15% every year.
A simple question, Mike. How do you motivate them in the intrinsic sense?
Well, you know, everybody is. If you're leaving your hometown to come here, you want to put money in your pocket. So, having a bonus system and key performance indicators that are clear, so people can connect their hard work with the money that they take home. That's important. But also, we're lucky because we have so many different types of products that the employee doesn't have to do the same thing every day. So there's
Variety
yeah.
in their work.
You know, if you were just on an assembly line making the same widget every day,
Yes.
that could
And knowing
dull
that
the mind.
in 12 months' time you're going to be doing the same thing again, right? Yeah.
And it's still small enough that we can have a bit of a family atmosphere. So we have Christmas parties, Chinese New Year party,
Yes.
barbecue in the summertime, go do some community service activities. So it's sure, it's hard work, but it can be fun.
Do you get feedback from employees about how you can improve things or do things better, or get suggestions for?
Yeah, there's formal and informal suggestions. So there's a suggestion box that people can write in, but usually the ideas come in out, over lunch, or when we're doing some corporate activity, or
Yes.
we have there's lots of team meetings, and very open to letting people express their ideas. Not every idea is good, but it can't hurt to hear them. And sometimes it can help with cost savings, or maybe a technique from the line to assemble something a little bit quicker and save a couple minutes. That's good for everybody.
Right. And you basically have to pay efficiency wages. That's sort of 10% over the top of what they could get elsewhere in the...
Well, in
Yeah,
order to
you know.
retain people,
Yes.
we do have some staff that are on minimum wage, but
Right.
minimum wage here in Shenzhen is a lot better than other places.
Yes. What's the government minimum wage now?
I need to look it up.
I think it's in the thousands, lots of thousands.
What's
It's still under
encouraged to have
2,000.
somebody join you, said, or do you kind of expect them to stay?
There's people that have been with me from day one that started on the line and now are shift supervisors,
Okay.
and like the number 2 guy has been with me for a long time. He started on the line. So if someone in a small business that's growing, as long as you keep growing, then you can cherry pick people to move up. Sure, it's China, so there's a lot of people that come and go after a couple of years. But we have a much higher retention rate than some other operations. Okay. How's it look your way?
Hey, I think you're good. Yep, you're good.
Oh, this is gritty.
There was one employer I talked to at a factory inland China, and what he did every other week was have a 1 hour of English lessons for his employees. Did any of your employees express interest in anything like that?
Well,
Training that's separate from their actually work they do for you?
a lot of our manuals and process are bilingual, so there's a lot of English in the workplace already.
Yes.
I think there's some, we have coworkers from all over the world, not just America. So there's
Yes.
languages exchange that happens informally.
Yes.
Let's tutor each other for an hour a week, that kind of stuff.
Do you do that?
The staff do it, but it's not formalized.
Oh. Because that's one area of
Yeah.
attraction. Interesting.
Okay, so we're one bridge and then left.
Then the Bat Cave.
That's right.
Okay.
The person who just loves working there,
Yeah. Oh,
So our
this is it?
Our
Nearby?
medical assembly center is on the 6th floor of this building.
Yes. Wow.
We're on the 6th floor of this back building. That's the dormitory, basketball courts, cafeteria.
You have the whole dormitory?
No.
Oh, you're sort of renting that.
As needed.
Okay, so there's several factories here, is that right?
Yeah, there's probably 20 factories.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. So we've made it. This is on your website, this picture. Yeah. So we're at Passagemaker.
All right, welcome.
We'll go and check it out. Thank you. Well, just cue me on. Okay, here we are. We're at Passagemaker. We'll go in now.
So technically, we're supposed to take the stairs. This is the free elevator. But it's the weekend. The Chinese version of Skype, so they can talk to their relatives back in the countryside. Yeah. And these are the activities that are going on. Went to Guiding, we rented a couple buses and took everybody there. This is kind of training everybody how to put out fires, kind of in party afterwards.
Culture corner.
Yeah. And then in here, because the KPI, basically the bonus is based on KPI and the performance of the company. So if we have a really good month, that bonus actually might mean more in terms of dollar value. So the amount that we're not owned by employees, but we have profit share with all the employees. So we're very open with our quality staff and how many containers shipped out. So all of it is very, very open. The non-sensitive stuff is very open.
You had a big series here in July and August.
Yeah, that's the pre-Christmas rush.
Oh.
For toys and electronics that need to be on the shelves at Walmart and everything. So, yeah, come on inside, guys.
Right.
So this was our activity area where we had pool tables and foosball. But we grew so fast now that we're storing raw materials.
That's good news, Mike.
So as long as, feel free to take pictures, general stuff, but if you see like logos,
Yeah.
try to avoid that.
I will, absolutely. Yep, that's important.
So, most factories have a lot of people on the production line and then a small group in the front office to do the documentation.
Yeah.
That's really nice when you make the same thing over and over again. It keeps your costs down. At our operation, we have perhaps for every 4 people on the line, there's one person in the front office that's involved in preparing documentation, setting up the quality manuals. So I can show you one for example. For how everything comes together, what are the tolerances, how it's assembled. This is something as simple as putting a tag on a box. So it's all bilingual, customer signs off, and that's the standard.
But this is basic QC though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how many factories don't bother. Especially because if they make the same thing over and over again, then they get lax. And
Lax,
say,
yeah.
Our employees know how to do it. Here,
Yeah.
it's on one hand, it's a challenge that every day we have a different product.
Yes.
You got variety of work.
Yeah, on the other hand, it forces us to focus on systems. You almost assume that every day on the job, it's the person's first day, even if they've been with us for 10 years. So they sit down, what are the training manuals? Do they know how to use their tools? So it forces us to be systematic in how we produce things.
So you don't assume learning.
Yeah, no assumptions.
Yes. Let me just.
Loud noises, so we isolate that. And then, so this is finished product and raw material on the